We're covering a community today that's not just a neighborhood. We're talking about the ultimate in luxury, privacy, and marine capability. This subdivision is one of the highest valued subdivisions in all of the United States, and it's the pinnacle in South Florida living. I'm Jorge Maduro with CCO Luxe, and today we're gonna take you on a waterfront tour through Gables Estates. So whether you're coming in from Biscayne Bay or you're coming in from Old Cutler, Gables Estates has two entry points with three main streets being Arvida, Lucadendra, and Casuarina. Arvida is the main street as you enter where the more valuable properties are, except for out here on the open bay. And you might recognize the name because the community was developed by the Arvida Corporation. Arthur Vining Davis came down here in his 80s and started developing all these communities, with Gables Estates being the pinnacle because it's made up of mostly acre estates. One of the first things you notice as you come in is the massive lots. The average lot size here in Gables Estates is over 50,000 square feet. So that's well over an acre with more than 100 feet on the water. Part of the contributing factor to the value here and why properties are so expensive is because the yacht capabilities. You can see there's no bridges, giving you direct access to Biscayne Bay with really no limitation on the size vessel that you can bring in. Like most of the waterfront communities, the values in here are determined by the location within the community. We have houses that sit between the canals, between Arvida, Lucadendra, and Casuarina. Then you have open lagoon settings where homes have more expansive views. You feel like you're almost on a lake. And then you got the highest valued homes along Arvida with that very wide lagoon there facing Old Cutler Bay, and the Oceanfront homes. We've seen recent sales directly on the Oceanfront of homes that were relatively older of $55 million and $34 million. As we come to the community, you'll notice no fixed bridges, massive lots, and large yachts. That's rare to find here in South Florida, and the main contributing factor to why property is so expensive here in Gables Estates. These are not only the largest lots of any homes with an average size of 56,000 square feet, but definitely the largest lots with water access. Just down the waterway here with Lucadendra and Casuarina, we're seeing about 12 single-family homes being constructed, but there's still several opportunities with older homes that buyers are just waiting for them to come to market or be willing to sell to pick them up and add the value. It's always cool to see the sales that we have through the development process. This happens to be one of the lots that we sold to one of our clients just a few years ago. These lots were about $8 million. Now they're in excess of $15 million. Our client right here is going to finish this new construction, and that property is going to be worth in excess of $60 million. So if you got it around $8 million, let's say it costs $14 million to build, you can see there's an exceptional amount of equity in that development. These lots along Casuarina right here are really valuable because they act as the lots that would hold the yachts for the homes that are directly on the bay. So although you're on the bay and it's high value and you have unbelievable views, the draft out there is not conducive to bringing a large yacht in. So they're able to park them on here on the inside of the canal, and you're also protected from the elements. This lot here at the end of Casuarina was designed and developed by Cesar Molina, a renowned architect here in Coral Gables. This is the record sale in the community right now at $75 million. There's another home on Arvida that's listed at $175 million, which will set the new benchmark once that property sells. There are 5 active listings in the community right now, listed between $17.5 million and $175 million. The median list price is around $28 million, with the average list price at $58 million, and the average price per square foot is between $2,300 and $8,300 per foot. The average days on market is 164 days. To live here, you basically have to be invited. There's a $100,000 application fee that comes along with recommendation letters. So if you don't know somebody in the community, it's very difficult to get approved because they do thorough background checks. So it's hard to say property is less valuable in here, but you'll notice as we come through, there's wide lagoons and there's narrow canals. So the lowest priced properties are going to be here along the canal between Lucadendra and Arvida, where the canal is more narrow with less views. It's hard to believe that teardown opportunities start at $17 million or so, with mid-range properties selling in the 30 millions and new construction starting to exceed $55 million, but that's what happens with scarcity economics. When I see these teardowns, and I didn't realize how many there are in here, Makes you want to cut the camera and head back to the office and start calling them real quick. That's exactly how we find the best values out here. Driving around in the boat, driving around in the car. One of my mentors told me one day, the best way to find the deals is on your way home from work. And that's what we're seeing right here in Gables Estates. As we show you these communities, make sure you remember, we're not just content creators. We actually work these communities day in and day out. So if there's something you like about them, if you have any questions, if you have properties that you want to see, make sure to visit ccoluxe.com and make sure to drop us a DM so we can give you the information that you're looking for.